How much does it cost to have a luxury property that is about 15 to 20 minutes away from downtown Lansing? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you a premier luxury home that is in the far north suburb of St. John's, Michigan. You see right behind me this incredible pool. It's a 𝐼𝐸 build home and over 3,500 square feet on the main floor, another close to 1,500 square feet additional finished in the basement. It's about 5,000 total square feet in this home. 5 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, built in 1991 with an incredible pool area with a pool house, 3-car garage, open concept between a great room with soaring cathedral ceilings and an updated kitchen. You're not going to want to miss this home tour, so I'm going to get started with this next episode of Lansing, Michigan Life right now. And if this is your first time to the channel, my name's 𝐿𝐿. I help sell real estate in the greater Lansing, Michigan area. So if you are looking to make a smooth move here, I would love to be able to help you out. All my contact information is in the description below. Feel free to even schedule a Zoom call with me, call me, text me, whatever method you prefer. I would love to be able to connect with you. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel because I have on my channel my listings going live on this channel, as well as other pros and cons about living in greater Lansing. I'm in St. John's, Michigan right now. This is just about, again, 15 to 20 minutes north of the center of Lansing because you have highways that go there. St. John's is just north of 𝐷eWitt, and you pay a little bit of a lesser price to be further out from a lot of the amenities. St. John's is a smaller community. They have every fast food place that you can think of. They are known for manufacturing a lot of mints. That's why they have the Mint Festival, which is coming up here in August. This is a premier home that I'm about to show you though. Like, this is not typical in St. John's, Michigan. In fact, this home's featured on a magazine called Midwest Living because of its layout. 𝐼𝐸, who was the builder, he's a custom builder here. He does have some homes in Clinton County that he is building in some neighborhoods. One of them known as Crowner Farms. That is a neighborhood that 𝐼𝐸 builds a lot of more cookie cutter homes, but he built this home in the 1990s. I'm excited to show it to you here, so I'm gonna meet you on the flip side. So I'm here right in front of the house. Kind of want to show you the street that this is on. This is on a cul-de-sac. So this is a prime lot here, and that does create some value because you're not gonna have all these cars going through. So you just can get a feel of the neighborhood. This is on public water, public sewer, and coming up here you have stone pathway, and then right here is actually they epoxied this front porch, so it is still in really good condition. The roof is about 2019 when it was redone. So again, and I sell real estate in St. John's. You typically do not see homes like this in St. John's, Michigan. I have this priced at about $675,000 right now. When you take the 3,500 square feet above grade, that's actually quite a bit less than what the average price per square foot is coming up at. But in St. John's, this is going to be one of the highest selling homes in a neighborhood, not on country property, because this is, again, you have neighbors, you have public water, public sewer, but in a neighborhood, this is going to be one of the most highest selling homes. So here you have vaulted ceilings coming through here. You have natural light. Again, more of the custom features. Over here, you have a home office area, built-in shelving. Could also be a guest bedroom if you wanted it to be. And over here, you have a dining area. Then the other thing I want to feature is the primary. Since we're over on this side, I don't want to go clear across. So primary, you do have additional storage. That's here. This would be like your coat closet if guests were coming in from the front door. That's where that would go. But you do have your own entrance over here. Another thing with a custom built home, these knobs. So people don't think about this, and this can't show up in pictures, but you have crystal knobs on some of the doors here throughout the home. That is definitely an upgrade. You have a vaulted cathedral ceiling here in the primary, and then this steps out onto part of the deck, so you can have a view of the privacy of the backyard. There is a privacy fence over along this side, but a nice calming view to be able to wake up to each and every morning, I would say. You have a gas fireplace over there in the corner. And then you have 2 doors to your walk-in closet. I'm gonna go through here. Again, has the crystal knobs. And then, then you go through this way. I gotta close the door here to the bathroom. And you have double sinks. You have a shower with a glass door, toilet room. There we go, better view there. Jacuzzi tub over here. The other thing that is super cool is that this has heated floors. So when you see a thermostat like this in a bathroom, that means that heated floors are here. So again, we're getting a little bougie here in this house, right? I'm going to go upstairs later. So this could be like the breakfast nook area if you wanted it to be. I know it's right by the dining room. Some people might be like, okay, maybe we do something different here, but you could put a smaller breakfast nook dining room, because right here you have your kitchen with updated granite countertops and induction stove here, flat top stove. You have your microwave, your stove, updated GE appliances. You got the dishwasher over here, tons of storage. And then you have your laundry room, first floor laundry. And you have a half bath that guests can have. So you don't have your guests, having to stay on the first floor and like, oh, where's the only bathroom? It's in the primary. They don't have to go through there, right? You gotta have the floor plan make sense. So you guys, you're in for a real treat because I never show garages on my home tours. This one I can, and it is a sweet garage. I can put my feet on here without them getting dirty because it's epoxy flooring that was just redone. 3-car garage. Super nice and neat. You got your irrigation system over here, and you have private entrance to the basement as well. We'll see that later. So stay tuned as to where that leads to. So again, super clean garage. I never show these. And then this is where you're gonna be coming in and driving in the garage. You have your coat closet here. So a lot of the space just makes sense as far as like the flow. Okay, let's go upstairs. And in typical 2 stories, what I find is that there will be maybe 3-4 bedrooms. The primary might be upstairs. And then there's a shared bathroom in the hallway. This is not how this floor plan works. I absolutely love this because it is kind of unique. So here is one of the bedrooms. They have a desk. They have a walk-in closet, so generous closet space here, which leads into a bathroom. This is otherwise known as a Jack and Jill, double sinks. And then here is one of the other bedrooms. Now, you've probably seen Jack and Jill style bathrooms like this before. I have shown this, but there is something else that makes this floor plan a little unique. I'll get to that here in a little bit, but this is another walk-in closet. And you can see the bedrooms are a decent size as well. This is a 3rd bedroom upstairs. I always make this joke. This is where your favorite child's gonna sleep. If you have 2 kids though, maybe they do this, and this could be your guest quarters because you have your own attached bathroom. So why is this unique, Troy? Well, there is no hallway bathroom upstairs. Like, every bedroom has access, private access to its own bathroom somehow. Again, another custom feature. Now let's head downstairs. That is the 3,500 square feet. Now we got to get to the 1,500 square feet in the basement. Again, you can just see these windows, the natural light that's being brought in to the house. Before I go there, there's one thing I forgot to feature. Let's not go to the downstairs quite yet, okay? Because this house is so big, I forgot, I went around that way. I did not feature this room and the open concept here in the living room. You have a gas fireplace. I'm going all the way back here, seeing if you can get the concept of the space. Vaulted ceilings, custom built-ins. I love rooms like this. I really do, because there's just a lot you can do to entertain. And the fact that it's just directly open to the kitchen, awesome. And I'm not lying here, I am gonna go to the basement, but I figure it's easier just to go outside so you get a better view of outside. Multi-level deck here, so this right here would be off of the breakfast nook area. This right here that's being featured is over where the primary is. And then you have an awning where if you have company over, they can hang out over here. Again, you have the privacy fence, you have landscaping here, you have nice shade. I'm telling you, having a pool, especially like the last 2 weeks in the Michigan summers, crazy. Am I gonna fall in? I don't know. Oh, that water, it's warm. So there is a heater here. They just put a new pool liner in here as well. Got a diving board. And then right over here, you have a pool house that has all your equipment there. Storage, I'm not gonna show you that, okay? I know I showed you the garage. I'm not gonna show you every nook and cranny in here, but you have a bunch of storage. And then look at that bench right over there. Like you can just kind of sit and watch people swim. I love it. Something like this, if you were to install this in Michigan right now, it would cost you 6 figures to just have an in-ground pool with cement. So keep that in mind when you're looking to make a move here, how much that cost is. But yeah, at least 6 figures to be able to have a pool like that. It's crazy. Okay, so let's go back into the family room. Now we're going to the basements. And I absolutely love basements. So, especially dry Michigan basements, right? So here, there are a lot of possibilities you can do. They don't have a formal bedroom in the basement, but you can see with some of the windows here, like if you wanted to put a wall here and make this like a bedroom, you could, or just leave it open because it does have its own full bathroom here in the basement. But then as we pan out and go over the other side of this room, you're gonna see how huge the space is. Like over here, I can envision you having company over, having your sectional couch, you know, and watching TV from right here. Over here, custom area to have a pool table. The light fixture even says it too. And then back here, the current owners made this a workout room. Some additional storage. Bonus points, if any of you remember this thing and what it does. So I think you talk in here and you crank this to get to the operator and you talk, I have no idea. But anyway, seeing this was like a step back in time, even though I'm not old enough to remember this, okay? So no slam to all of you who are older than me, but you have gym equipment here, and then you have a sauna. So this is why it feels like a gym, because you have your own private sauna with your gym equipment. Then when you're done, you can shower downstairs in the basement. You got furnace room, but I'm only taking you through the furnace room area because this is where it leads to the garage. So if you have somebody with who wants a private entrance to come down here, they would go through this way. Come down here, they could have their own space. I mean, I could even see if you wanted to maybe eventually make this a kitchen, because you've got the countertops over here. Maybe that's a possibility, and you can make this a downstairs apartment. But that wraps up this house. It's a huge house. So I'm gonna wrap this up. I'll meet you on the flip side. See, I told you this house was unique. And especially in Clinton County and St. John's, this is gonna be the highest priced home in in St. John's neighborhoods that have public water, public sewer access. It's $675,000. So if you are somebody who is looking to have a luxury property this size, consider this. If you were to find this house in East Lansing, Meridian Township, Okemos, this house would be another $200,000 plus easily, especially because you have a pool, you have an extremely large house that's custom built. So keep that in mind. Is it worth it for you to maybe expand your search? Go out to St. John's, might be a little bit of a further commute, but if you're coming from a major city like LA, Dallas, Chicago, and you've been sitting in traffic forever, you're probably man, if I can still make it to my work in about 20 to 25 minutes with how many miles it would take, that's not that bad. And the thing with taxes too is that they are a little bit cheaper here in St. John City. It would be around, right now, the current owner's paying around $11,000 for the taxes. So it might go up at another $1,000 or $2,000 upon transfer of ownership. But this house, if you were to buy it at $675,000 in Meridian Township, your taxes would easily be around $15,000 to $16,000 for the entire year, easily. So you are saving money on the property taxes. It could be a wise investment for you. So beautiful executive home. I hope you enjoyed the tour and that you have a sense of what you can maybe get for St. John's as far as luxury. So I, again, appreciate you watching. And my name's Troy Seifert. I am a top producing realtor here. If you are looking to move here, all my contact information is in the description below. Would love to chat with you at any time. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel and give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Until next time, folks, I will see you on the next episode. Take care.